Unfortunately, it looks like Bernie will not be winning the United States election. Bernie will not be the next president of the United States. More than likely, as I think many of us expected due to the DNC's fuckery, Joe Biden is probably going to steal this race. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't vote. I recommend every single one of you who is capable of voting right now does a mail-in ballot so you can actually vote for Biden. Or not Biden, for Bernie. At least try. At least try, right? There's no point in sitting out. Don't sit out or anything like that. Vote for Bernie. At least send your thing or whatever. But Bernie, even if you do that, Bernie's not going to end up getting the nomination. Biden's going to get it. My primary got delayed. A lot of them are going to be delayed. We're going to talk about this. The whole coronavirus thing is irrelevant to this discussion. Like, how it's going to affect the election, everything like that. That's pretty much irrelevant to what I'm about to talk about. But we'll continue. Biden is almost 100% going to get the nomination, which we should expect. The DNC is hell-bent on stopping any progressive Democrat from getting elected, just stopping them in their tracks. And they've done it very successfully with Bernie. Gotta give the DNC, gotta give the DNC a hand for how effectively they were able to fuck over Bernie, despite how popular he is. They even engaged in the fucking voter suppression. Did you see those fucking lines? And I think it was Ohio? I don't remember. Some fucking bumfuck swing state had, like, massive lines.
Have a good day and a good stream. I'm rooting for you.
Thank you, Ilya. I'll get to that when I'm done talking about this. I'm upset about this, obviously. As you can tell, I fucking hate Biden. Biden's a fucking creepy old centrist, and that's being generous. Piece of shit, okay? Biden has a fucking horrendous track record with his with policies. He opposed desegregation. He opposed Roe versus Wade, or he supported the repealing of Roe versus. Just fuck Biden, all right? He's a fucking centrist, or even a conservative if we really want to go that far. You could make that case. And there's and we'll get into it later because it's going to be a whole nother section of the stream, a pretty credible rape allegation towards him. There's been some fucking liberal memes going on saying, oh, she's a Russian asset or whatever, but we've all seen how Biden behaves around women, right? We've seen it. The things that he does, sniffing hair, pulling people in, grabbing areas he probably shouldn't be grabbing. He's a fucking creep, all right? He's a creepy old man. And let's be completely real here. Nobody with that much power in the world right now hasn't done some fucked up rapey shit, okay? Because when you're so powerful, when you have so much money and so much influence and you're so fucking powerful and you have so much at your disposal, nothing gets you off except for, like, raping children or women or something like that. So you know Joe Biden has probably done some shit, okay? Let's be real here. Even if the fucking allegations he's gotten recently are bullshit. Let's be real here, right? We know he's done some shit, all right? It's no secret that rich people in this country, rich, powerful people in this country, or in this world, really, do all sorts of fucked up shit. But despite all of this, when the general election comes around, I am going to strongly support Biden over Trump. Let me have it, chat. I want to see who disagrees. I want to see where the Bernie or Busters in chat. Do we have any Bernie or Busters in chat? Oh no, I'm going to strongly support Biden over Trump. Do we have any Bernie or Busters? Oh no, we got some people who. Okay, we got some people who are being chill. We got Johanna Hospice as a fucking Bernie or Buster. Ooh, come on. Listen, guys. I understand. All right. I've been where you guys are. Okay. I've seen. Well, if you don't know, you're not a buster, but you don't know if you'll vote. That's being Bernie or bust because you're busting. You're not voting. That's what the bust and Bernie or bust means. Regardless, don't be Bernie or bust. Listen, I get it, okay? Believe me, I'm a fucking leftist public figure who supports Bernie valiantly and openly and all that shit, okay? Alright? I've seen it. I've seen what these fucking wine mom liberals and the fucking Democratic establishment has been throwing at Bernie for the last fucking, God, since before he ever announced he was running for president. He's been getting shit since before he was ever a nominee. They've hated him for the longest time because he's so progressive. I know, okay? I've seen the fucking Twitter accounts, the fucking wine moms, I've seen the Christy Winterses, and the fucking wokelets that support Warren because she's a woman, or Buttigieg because he's gay, or blah 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 with the id poll and not really caring about policy, or hating Bernie because he's an old white man. And then now that it's Bernie versus Biden, there's literally people saying Biden doesn't feel like a white man. I literally saw this the other day. There was a lady that tweeted, this tweet went viral, Biden is one of those white men who doesn't seem like a white man. He's the least white man I've ever... I can't remember the exact wording of it, but it made me want to fucking shoot myself in GTA 5, RP server. It actually made me want to kill myself in-game. So, I understand, okay? Guys, I get it. I understand why we hate Biden and his supporters so much. And I bet it would feel so good to fucking look at these shits, these fucking liberal wine moms with a grin on our faces when Trump wins by a landslide at the end of 2020, and they're whining and crying and having mental breakdowns in the street about, why couldn't Biden beat Trump? Listen, I get it. I know how you feel, alright? But harm reduction is important. It really is. Donald Trump is probably the worst president America's had in the in the recorded time that we've had presidents. He's really fucking bad. I mean, do we have to go down the list of terrible things Trump has did? Like, we could just talk about climate change alone, right? Like, if you want to talk about Trump's position on climate change compared to Biden's, that could be our entire argument if we want it to be. But we're not going to do that. We're going to be a little more nuanced here. Ever since Trump came into the political limelight, can you guys even remember every single thing that he's done that's been so terrible? No, you can't. You literally can't remember all the shit that he pulls, because every single day it's something new. Do you remember when there was like a bunch of evidence out that he had like what about, okay, so let's go back to like the furthest back drama with Trump that I can remember. The grab him by the pussy comment. Okay. And then Trump lying. What about how Trump lies about fucking everything? It's tiny shit too. Tiny inconsequential shit too that is easily falsifiable. That's fucking terrifying. A political leader who is willing to lie, bald-faced lie to the public about provably, demonstrably untrue things is fucking terrifying. What about the fucking rape allegations? He's got dozens of them. Credible ones, too. What about his position on climate change? He thinks it's a Chinese hoax. What about his position on fucking coronavirus? He thought it was a Chinese hoax. Millions of well, maybe not millions, but tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of Americans will probably die or get extremely sick and go into critical condition because of how badly Donald Trump has handled the coronavirus. Undoubtedly, and this is outside of people getting sick, right? There are tons of people that are going to die, or a Democrat hoax. Yeah, he also calls it the Chinese virus too. He stokes active antagonism against trans people, against LGBT people, against people of color, against women, all that. He stokes active antagonism towards them. I mean, we know this for a fact. The stats are out there. Hate crimes have fucking skyrocketed since he became president. I mean, the KKK, all these different hate groups have said, they've proudly stated that they feel empowered by Trump's presidency. They don't see him as their endgame, but they saw him as a win, right? He empowers bigots and fascists, and he stokes active antagonism against marginalized groups in America every single day. One of his first things that he did when he got into the fucking office was to ban trans people from the military and claim that they are mentally unfit to serve, which Sure, you could make the case that maybe some trans people aren't mentally fit to serve in the military, but you cannot make that case for them to be unable to serve in every single capacity of the military. He said they were unfit to serve in any capacity. You think trans people are unfit to serve in fucking, like, there are cooks. Are trans people not able to be a cook in the military? The implication of that is that Donald Trump believes that trans people are mentally unfit to do anything. He actively hates these people and stokes hatred towards these groups. You cannot deny this. Donald Trump may be one of the worst presidents that we've ever seen. And it's not just that, but there are people who say, oh, I mean, yeah, but that's a good thing, right? Because Trump is radicalizing people against the right. Trump is so bad, he's making people realize that electoral politics just doesn't work. No. Donald Trump is extremely popular among the Republican Party. He has united the Republican Party. Never in my life have I seen the Republican Party as united in favor of a candidate as I've seen them go for Trump. They fucking love him. The Never-Trumpers that you can list the Never-Trumpers in government on your fucking hand. Never-Trump Republicans. You've got, like, fuck, I can't even remember them. I think Mitt Romney is anti-Trump, I'm pretty sure. Either way, you can't make the case that Trump is causing, like, this massive populist pushback against Republicans for the far left. Oh yeah, McCain too before he died. You just can't make that case. Donald Trump is undeniably the worst of two evils between Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders. Undeniably. Which is why you all need to vote for Joe Biden in the general election. You know, a lot of you guys I know it's gonna hurt, right? It's gonna be like that meme. Have you guys seen that Twitter meme where it says me in November, and it's a video of the girl crying, like, as she's, like, in her hand is shaking as she checks Joe Biden in the checkbox. It's like a shaken, like, a jaggedy check mark. Because you don't want to have to vote for Biden. It fucking sucks that Biden is the lesser of two evils here, but we gotta do it. Even if the chances are way against Biden, we gotta be riding with Biden, okay? We gotta do our part. At least out of principle, to go against someone who is an open fucking crypto-fascist like Trump. You could even make the case he's just a full-on fascist if you really wanted to. Now, Bernie or Busters, I get it, right? But there are some people that are Bernie or bust that I need to reach these people, okay? Because it's really, really frustrating for me. We need good voter turnout if we're gonna stop Trump at the end of the year, okay? Shoe on head, is Bernie or bust? She said that if it comes down to Biden and Trump, she's either not going to vote or she's going to vote third party. And a vote for third party is a vote for Trump. If you're not going to vote, if you're going to abstain for voting, you're voting for Trump. Every vote that isn't for Biden in the general election is a vote for Trump. I'm actually going to probably try to debate Shu about this or talk to her on stream about this because we got to talk about that. Because that's a bad take from Shu. But there's Breadtubers. There's, like, full-on leftist Breadtubers that are Bernie or bust. I'm pretty sure I'm friends with them, I guess, but Peter Coffin and Ashley Coffin, I think they're Bernie or bust. I'm pretty sure Thought Slime might be. I don't know. H-Bomber Guy, although he can't vote, apparently, is Bernie or bust. I don't want to go right off the bat. No, Vosh is not Bernie or bust. Vosh is based. Vote blue no matter who. Very based. I am also vote blue no matter who. Even then, even if for some reason, if you disagree with me and you decide, no, I'm not going to vote. Oh, he's Canadian. Okay, cool. Even if you decide not to vote for Biden or Trump and you're going to, like, abstain from voting when it comes to the president, please still vote. Please vote blue down ballot, okay? Please. You have to. You have to vote blue down ballot. There's some, like, local elections and all that shit. Really, really important. Big differences are made there. And oh, fuck, I didn't even bring this up before. If Trump gets reelected, Roe v. Wade is gone. There's no doubt about it. Roe v. Wade is gone. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, sorry, is probably not going to be alive a lot longer. I mean, she's pretty old. Is she still alive? Ruth Bader. Listen, wait. Supreme Court justices are really fucking important, okay? Yeah, guys. I love our RBG, okay? I love her. She is the only reason Roe versus Wade has not been overturned already. And she's not going to be around for another 4 years. It's very possible that she will pass away during the next presidential term, and whoever is in power will be putting the third. It will be putting a deciding court justice in power. If it is a Republican that gets put in power, which it will be if Trump is elected, Roe versus Wade is gone. It will literally halt any progress for trans people, for women's rights and reproductive rights. It's all fucking gone, dude. If Trump gets reelected and RBG dies while he's in office, which she might. She's 87, okay? Supreme Court justices, that's fucking huge, all right? I am willing to bet my left testicle that if Trump gets reelected, Roe versus Wade is gone. Not even just that, but LGBT people, oh, bro, yeah, Kavanaugh will probably end up being a court justice. Imagine fucking Kavanaugh being a Supreme Court justice. Oh, God. Listen, guys. I get it, okay? I really do get why many people may be Bernie or bust. But we gotta go for harm reduction here. I think it was White Nervosa, the person who made my website, who I'm very grateful for. She's very awesome. Who made this really good analogy about this election on Twitter. Let's say you have 2 burning buildings, right? And one building has 20 people in it, and one building has 10. And you have a fire hose with just a limited amount of water in it. He already is he already is a justice already. Okay, yeah, you guys confused me. Sorry, yeah, no, if RBG dies and someone else gets fucking put in her place, we're fucked, okay? Regardless, imagine you've got a building, they're on fire, okay? One building has like 20 people, the other has 10, alright? You only have enough water to put out one building, okay? And you have 3 options. Put out the fire in the building with 20 people, or put out the fire in the building with 10 people. You have to decide well, obviously you would probably choose to put out the fire. If you could only put out one, you would choose to put out the fire in the building with 20 people. But Bernie or busters are basically are the people who would be like, nah, and just pulling out a lawn chair and sitting there and watching both buildings burn and all 30 people die. That's what you're doing if you're Bernie or bust. That's what you're doing if you choose to vote third party or abstain from voting altogether. Oh yeah, and if you decide to vote for Trump for some reason, you're basically just throwing gasoline on those fires so they die faster. And the people inside are like trans people and gay people and women, by the way, and like black people, people of color and whatnot. Yeah, you're just burning. You're just letting like marginalized people burn to death if you let Trump get reelected. I'm just saying that's essentially what you're doing. So it's accelerationism. Yeah, but accelerationism at this point is fucking stupid, guys. Well, I should clarify. Hold on. Revolution isn't happening in the foreseeable future. All we can do at this current moment is work within our current electoral system to try to make life as comfortable and livable for marginalized groups like people of color, LGBT people, women, especially trans people. Make life as comfortable for them as we can until the fucking revolution happens, God knows when. I know it sucks. It really fucking does. But guys, please, can we not leave Can we not leave all these marginalized groups to fucking burn out of because we're too fucking proud to check a box for Biden? Are we really that? Are we really too fucking stubborn? Come on, guys. Harm reduction. Say it with me, chat. Harm reduction. I want to see harm reductions in chat, okay? Harm reduction. I know it sucks. But we're riding with Biden, okay? Type 1 in chat if you're riding with Biden. Listen, you don't have to you don't have to do it happily. You don't have to have a smile on your face when you do it. But y'all motherfuckers better be riding with Biden. Because if you type a 2 in chat right now and you aren't riding with Biden, you're voting for Trump. You're a Trump supporter now. If you're writing 2 in chat, you're a Trump supporter now. I'm just saying. I don't make the rules, guys. I don't make the rules. You're a Trump supporter now. You hate trans people. You hate all these marginalized groups. You're a Trump supporter now. Don't have to say. Tough. Okay. Please. Harm reduction, everybody.